now opening it up where I'm going to be teaching a bit for the next 45 minutes. We're going to be talking about the holidays. And from my perspective, under divine law, how holidays have been a program of the matrix that go deep into our ability to see, to affect the way that we see ourselves, we see our families, and we see the way that the world works, right? It's a part of the master plan of the consumerism of the people that want your money. They're the force behind the holidays, and they've robbed God of the attention to the celebrations, the festivals, the things that are important to Him, the things that He would like us to be focusing on, that talk about our exit out of Babylon, right? That's what the true holidays that we should be focusing on, the true festivals and celebrations, they're found in the Torah. They're found in the Bible, and they're like Passover and Shavuot and the festival, the fall festivals, right? There are celebrations that our Heavenly Father asked us to remember. And then we come around to these Christmas holidays and Easter holidays, which are pagan holidays. I'm imagining most people that are joining me, if you know anything about me, you probably know those things too already, right? And then what I'm going to be talking about today, though, is why we just allow ourselves to continue celebrating such holidays, or why that brings up conflict inside of many of us during the holidays, right? And my perspective would be that God had these holidays on a different calendar altogether, right? If you don't know this, you can look this up on Google. The Gregorian calendar, which is what the world typically uses right now, is different than the Jewish calendar, the calendar that God established, which is tied more to the stars, the cycles, God's pattern, not just some man-made system of dates that, skips a day each year and records things in a funny way. And by the way, all the calendars have these national holidays, right? These are slave holidays on them. And I did a little list of the holidays. And I think there's, if I remember right, there's like 9 of them that are pretty common in the world. And then when you come to God's laws, I believe there's 9 holidays, festivals that He's also asked us to look at, isn't it? You think that's by coincidence, right?